Good morning. So, we are going to discuss one more most important data interpretation. So, this is most of the times you can expect in mains examinations. If you observe here, the data interpretation shows table shows the number of bikes manufactured in 6 different companies. It also shows the ratio of the number of bikes and car manufactured in 6 different companies. 6 different companies. Note, in the question they are given note is total number of manufactured vehicle of the company, bike plus car. Fine. Now what the data they are given? Suppose in company P, I know total bikes will be 3200 and 16 percentage is the bikes. If I want to calculate how many bikes company P manufactured means 16 percentage of 3200, that is 16 into 32. You can do like that. Suppose if I want to find out how many cars are manufactured means we have to calculate like this: 16 percentage of 3200, 16 percentage of 3200, that is 16 into 32. This is equal to bike ratio. Bike is to car 128 and 137. 128 parts is equal to 16 into 32. I want to find out cars means 137 parts how much? 137 parts how much? If I solve that, 16 into 32 divided by 128 into 137. Like this we have to calculate. Then we have to calculate 16 ones are 16 eights are again 8 fours are 137 into 4 is the answer. Like this we will calculate cars. Now I want to know I have to solve the question. Now let's solve this question. I will tell how to solve it. Now first question, if you see here, see this question. If you see this question, read everyone. What is the ratio number of bikes? What is the ratio of the number of bike manufactured in P to the number of cars manufactured in S? If you see this question, what is the ratio of the number of bike manufactured in P and to the number of cars manufactured in S? Let's solve this question. Two types I will explain. Method 1, if you see here, method 1, the question is this basic method. I want to find out manufactured P cars and bikes in P and cars manufactured S cars. So bike P, car S, this I need to find out. Let's find out bike P. We already know bike means 16 percentage of 3200, that is 16 into 32. 16 into 32. Okay, 16 into 32. So 16 multiple and 32 multiple. It is not 16 multiple because it should be multiple or factor. It is not 16 multiple. This is not 16 multiple. Even this is not 16 multiple. So I can mark it option E is my answer. Like this I can tell. This is method 1. Now method 2. 16 into 32 is a bike manufactured in P. I want to find out cars in S. First find out bikes because we know data for bikes. 18 percentage of 3200, that is 18 into 32. 18 into 32. It is equal to 16 parts. It is equal to 16 parts, but I want 17 parts. Which means divided by 16 into 70. That is your answer. we have to solve this. It is method 1. If I solve this equation, so 32 cancel here. Again, if I cross multiplication 16 into 16, otherwise you can make this ratio 9 into 8, 9 into 8, 2 9s are 2 8s are 8 into 16, that will be 128, 16 8s are 9 into 17, 17 9s are 153. Your answer, your answer. It is method 1. Here if you observe, no need to take 3200. We solved this is a basic in the basic data interpretation. We can solve like this. Total bikes 16 bikes. 16 bikes. If I assume total is 100, 16 bikes are in P. I want in S. Here 18 bikes, but here I have 16. So I want this number should be 18. I want this number should be 18 means I will write like this. 16 I have divided by 18 into 7. Sorry, 18 divided by, not 16 divided by, 18 divided by, because total 18 I have, but I want 16 into 70. This is enough to solve this question. Now if I solve this equation again, you will get 9 and 8, 16 8s are 128, 9 into 17, that will be 153. That is your answer. Here no need to take original number. Anyway, it is a basic method. It is a method 2. And method 1 I told you starting identification of multiples of 16 and 32 or factors of 16 and 32. That will be your answer. I hope everyone understand this. Second question. See this. I need to find out what is the average. Okay, what is the average number of car manufactured in S and R together? S and R together. So cars in S. Cars in S. Already we write previously data cars in S. Same thing we can write it. So how to find out cars? I told you. Actually 18 bikes are there. 18% of 3200. If you want you can write it. Cars in that 18 percentage of 3232. 18 into 32. That is equal to 16 parts. But I want to find out cars. I want to find out cars. That will be 70. But don't calculate, just wait for ending. Plus. No need to write 32. 32 you can take ending. Otherwise you will understand now. So R 14, it is equal to 112. Means 14 percentage of 3200, that is 14 into 32. It is equal to 112. 112, that is bikes, but I want 121. I want 121. Now this equation divided by 2. Why divided by 2? Average means sum divided by number of observation divided by 2. Divided by 2 will do ending. Let's solve it first this. Here 112 means here also I want 112. LCM will be that 16 sevens 112. Here also 7. Now 32 is common. 32 is common. 7 and 2, 14 is common. So 32 into 14 is common. Divided by even 112 common. Now remaining we have to write. Here if I take 2 common, 9 into 32. 9 into 32. 9 into 30. Okay, it is 9. Okay, 9 into 32. 9 into 32, how to multiply? 270 plus 6, 18. 270 plus 18. Okay, that you have to do it. 9 into 32. You have to do calculation that. Here 16 into 7. Okay, 16 into 7. 7 and 14. Here common first I will explain. Here 2 I will take 7 into 2, 14. 14 common, 32 common. Remaining if I take 2 common, 9. Here 9 into 17, not 32 because 32 I am taking common. 9 into 17, 17 nines, that will be 153. 17 nines plus. Here it is common means 121. You can add it directly, but here I am explaining you. Now 16 twos are 16 sevens are Again 7 ones are 7 twos. 2 twos are 4. 153 plus 121. How much? 274. 4 into 274. It is a total sum divided by 2. 2 twos are 2 into 274. You can write 548. Your answer will be 548. That will be your answer. Here no need to take 32. 32 you can take it in ending, because anyway we are taking common. Directly we can write. How to write? See now. Only necessary data. Yes and R I need to. 18 divided by 16. Only necessary. 18 divided by 16 into 70 plus 14 divided by 112. 14 divided by 112 into 121. This is enough to write. We don't want to do calculation that. Here I want 7 because 112 LCM I want. Then 7 and 2, 14 is a common and 112 is a common. Now remaining 17 into 9, same, 153, 121, that will be 274. 14 ones are 14 eights are, but 14 ones are 14 eights are. 8 divided by 2 in ending we will can do it. Divided by 2. Divided by 2 means it will be 4. 4 into 274 divided by 4 it is. You can calculate like this. See, I will repeat. Same, 32 I am not considering because it's a common for everything. Any ending I can take. In end we have to take 3200 original number. This is enough to write. We don't want to do it. Anyway, both are same method. We can do this. I hope this is clear. Third question. If average number of vehicles manufactured by T and V together is 1376, total will be 1376. Average number of T and V. T I know data, but V we don't know. But number of bikes manufactured by V is 960. Then what is the number of manufactured cars in V? The total average is 1376 means 2600 plus 152. 2752 will be total number of vehicles manufactured by T and V. In T also we have some vehicles, V also some vehicles we have. In T I can find out. T how to find out means 8 parts is equal to 64. Then total I have to find out of 3200. Afterwards we will calculate 3000 means these are greater. 8% of 3200, out of that 64 into total vehicles 70 plus 60 130, and this number if we add it, because I want total. No, I want T, not U, sorry. I want to find out T. Question is T, not U. Question is T. T means 24 into 32 divided by 64. 24% of 3200 divided by 64. But I want total vehicles. Total vehicles will be 60 plus 64, 67 plus 64, 120 plus 11, 131. 131. This is the total vehicles. 32 ones are, 32 twos are, 2 ones are, 2 12s. How to multiply this? 12 into 130, 1560 plus 12, 1572. Total vehicles in T. Out of 2752 T and V, out of that 1572 is vehicle in T manufactured vehicles. If I subtract, I will get V. If I subtract 1200, 52, remaining 20, I have 1180 vehicles. If I subtract this number and this number, how I am subtracting? Out of first I will take 2700. If I remove 1500, remaining 1200 I have. Out of 52, I will give first 52. I have to give 72. First 52 I will give, 20 I will give later. Out of 1200, if I give 20, then you will get 1180. Out of 1180 vehicles manufactured by V, in this bikes in the question they are given 960, means remaining 40 plus 180, 220 vehicles or cars are manufactured by V. So your answer will be 220. So your answer will be 220. Let's take it one more question. What is the difference between the total number of vehicles manufactured in U and Q together and total number of vehicles manufactured by S and P together? So this is quite difficult. You can, if you have time, you can solve it. For equations we have tried, no problem. Let's write it. U 8 into 32. 8 percentage of 32, that is 8 into 32, it is equal to 64. But I want to find out total number of vehicles. Total number of vehicles. So first I have to find out total, the difference between U and Q. I have to find out U and Q. That will be if you do this, okay, if you do this 8 into 32, then 64 plus 76, 70 plus 60, okay, 76 and 64 we have to do this. Okay, if I add this number U and Q, first in the question they given what is the difference between the total number of vehicles manufactured in U and Q. First you can write it U and Q, anything you can write it. Okay, you can write it. So if you see this question, U 8 and 76 and 64, just equation I'll write, you try this equation, no problem with that. 60 plus 70, that will be 130 plus 10, 140, 140, 140. You try this equation, 140 plus calculation is important here. Then I want to find out Q. Q, how to write it? 20 into 32, 20 into 32, 20 into 32. In that I want this 20 into 32, in this I want means 329, 329 into 329 divided by bikes, divided by bikes will be 160, divided by bikes will be 160. Like this equation we have to write S and P also, then we have to find out difference. I hope this question you can try, because calculation in the exam if you have difficulties you can skip one question, no problem that, but you try this question yourself. I hope you will get answer. Let's do one more. You do that calculation, no problem. Number of bike manufactured by U and T. U and T number of bike manufactured by 32 percentage of 3200, that is 32 percentage of 3200 means 32 into 32 divided by what percent of total vehicle manufactured by R. R is total vehicles, that is 14 into 32, 14 into 32, it is equal to bikes. Bikes will be 112, bikes will be 112, but I want total number of vehicles, that will be 234, 233, 233, that will be 233. 14 ones are 14 eights are, again 8 32 32 get cancelled anyway. Okay, then 32 into 8 divided by 233 to convert any fraction to percentage into 100. 256, 230, I mean this number 18, 230, 240 plus 16, 256, 233 into 100, more than 100 percentage. How much extra means 23 extra, 23 is 10 percentage, so 110 percentage is your answer. See, 233 divided by 233 plus extra we have 17 plus 6, remaining 23 out of 233. It is 100 percentage, it is approximately 10 percentage, so your answer will be 110 percentage. I hope you understand this question. So we will meet you next coming questions. If you